Today we're using my overpowered 5 attachment full auto SWAT 556 class setup here in Black Ops 6. I made an overpowered class setup that you guys can dominate lobbies with. Let's get right into the attachments. For my first attachment for my muzzle, I had the monolithic suppressor. This is going to make sure whenever you shoot, your red dot doesn't pop up on the radar. It's also going to give you 2 ticks of bullet velocity and then 2 ticks of damage range. I personally love this attachment because whenever you are shrieking, your red dot will pop up on the radar. It's also going to help out at those longer range engagements, so that way your gun has more damage at those longer ranges. And then the bullet velocity is going to help out with the bullets connecting a lot faster at those longer ranges, so make sure you guys have this on. You guys can see here with these stats, you're getting 20% to the bullet velocity, and then the damage at effective range is 34.9, and the damage on that is 38, and then the damage beyond range is 47.5, and the damage on that is 31. For my next attachment for my underbarrel, I had the vertical foregrip, and this is going to give you 3 ticks of horizontal recoil control. I personally love this attachment because it's going to maintain your recoil at those longer ranges, so that way your gun isn't going to be shaking or having a really wonky recoil pattern. Everything's going to feel real smooth, so make sure you guys have this on. You guys can see here with these stats, we're getting 14% to the recoil gun kick control and then 40% to the horizontal recoil control. For my next attachment for my magazine, I had the full auto extended mag. This is just going to give you more ammo and recoil stabilization. I definitely notice a difference with this thing on. It's not shaking as much as it would be without this thing on, so make sure you guys have this on. As well as the conversion kit, you got to have the conversion kit on to be able to put on the magazine, so make sure you guys have that on. For my next attachment for my rear grip, I had the commando grip. This is going to give you 2 ticks of ADS speed, 2 ticks of jumping sprint to fire speed, 2 ticks of sprint to fire speed, and then 2 ticks of jumping ADS speed. I personally love this attachment because it reminds me a lot of the double quick draw attachment from BO4. You're going to have a very snappy ADS speed and sprint to fire speed, as well as whenever you do jump, you will have an increased sprint to fire speed as well as ADS speed, so make sure you guys have this on. You guys can see here with these stats, we're getting 13% to the ADS speed, 14% to the jump ADS speed, 14% to the sprint to fire speed, and then 14% to the jump sprint to fire speed. Finally, for the fire mods, I had the SWAT 556 Grau conversion kit. This is going to give you full auto, so you're going to be shooting full auto. It's also going to give you 2 ticks of movement speed. It will allow you to use the extended mag, like I said before when I was going over the extended mag. And then it's going to give you 2 ticks of vertical recoil control and horizontal recoil control. You guys can see here with these stats, you're getting 82% to the fire rate, 15% to the hip fire max spread, 15% to the jump hip fire max spread, 56% to the horizontal recoil control, 42% to the vertical recoil control, 4% to the movement speed, 8% to the crouch movement speed, 2% to the sprinting movement speed, 8% to the ADS movement speed, 14% to the reload quickness, 30% to the ADS speed, and then finally 31% to the jump ADS speed. Here are all my perks on the screen for the wild card. Make sure you guys using high roller or perk read, so that way you guys can have an extra streak or perk. Here are all my attachments on the screen with these stats. If you guys are new, make sure you guys like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next video. Peace. Today we're using the Grau, and I guess we're playing at level 1000. I thought it was on our team, but I guess not anymore. Iridescent loser, but teammate, there you go, buddy. See, I know you guys like the 10v10, or not the 10v10, but like the 6v6 random maps. It's just like these game modes just don't last too long, which sucks. All these people just constantly go to the hill, or they just don't go to the hill. It's no in between. We're just gonna try and win this game. I'm not really gonna try and go for streaks unless I get on you now. I just want to win. These dudes seem a little bit competitive. Like it's sitting in the corner, buddy. Your name is Fat Democrat. god, whole team's over here. I think there's a dude behind that rock. Of course, I slid when I went to go lay down. It wasn't behind the rock. I literally was behind the rock and don't know why my guy didn't go under the rock. Dude, I've been shooting this gun so much that it just stays the same. Stays with this. Dude, my head is so itchy. I got my fucking hair braided, and it is the most annoying thing. 'Cause you can't like scratch it. You gotta like tap your head, and it's so annoying. Oh my goodness, brother. Oh, hello. Oh, we gotta win this game. At least I killed the dude that was using that stupid rocket. I knew it was right here, I'm pretty sure. 90% sure. So if they hold that down, we're a good shoot.
Hostile UAV established overhead. Hardpoint identified.
My head is itchy. Oh, I didn't know it was up here. I thought it was down there. Close enough though, right? Oh, I couldn't itch my eye and possibly fix my glasses. I knew they were flipped instantly. Oh my goodness, bro. I haven't played this game in a while. I'm pressing the wrong buttons and everything. See, with this game, I'm trying to just move my way by with it. Haven't really enjoyed this game so far. There's not really anything really too fun to look forward to with this game. With the next game, I'm very excited for Specialist because it's gonna make the game competitive again. Maybe it might bring some old people that used to play Specialist games back. Thank you for the food care package, my friend. Oh my god! It's a gunship! If you got that, I was fucked! Oh. He's mad. He's so mad. So mad. So angry fella right there. I know I'd be super angry. Dude, this is like terrible map gunship, honestly. Oh, I got a gunship on you from a care package. I'm so good. Bring me back to the BO4 days, the days when Call of Duty was so fun, where I could play it all day, all night. Oh my god. I miss those days. And I actually streamed then, and streaming them was fun because you actually have people to play with. Alright, that's cool. Shock charge, instant throw of the C4 because my thing is broken. Honestly, I'm keeping this game either way. I'm going to try and win it, but screw it. That care package is kind of entertaining. The fact that I picked it up and it was a gunship, that's like a 1 in a million right there in Call of Duty. Usually it's a UAV and an RCX, dude, some stupid stuff like that. Of course, Buddy Boy has some stupid horse crap like that.
Enemy harp operational above. If you're planning on giving up, do it now. If not, get to work. Hardpoint locked down.
Eyes on subjects.
Hostiles attached to hardpoint.
Hostile movement. Enemy sniper in my AO.
Yeah, we lost this game, but it was a nice try. I definitely got some other wins though in my other gameplay, so you know those will make up for this game. These people are just teammates are alright, but like not the best. Too many variables in this. They had streaks. This dude's using a pistol, a full auto one. Yeah, they won the game. I'll give it to them, honestly. GG's. We lost the game, but I got some other games that we won games in, so hope you guys enjoy it, and I'll see you guys next video. Peace.